I think that, like, I think Combe wanted to pick up Meta Knight just because it did a better job of covering those matchups that he didn't want to play, right? Because he's still committed to the ROM. It's just like, in particular, this one, he doesn't want to have to deal with it. I mean, it's a good pocket to have, but you're going to have to be a little bit safer than that. Still, racking up some percent. Yeah, the thing is that, you know, as good as Meta Knight's like punish and neutral game is against Falcon, Falcon really, really gets to make this man hurt.
Yeah, and, you know, you gotta, it's like a game of quick spacing, and that's tough. You know, Chris's spot, and so you know, you gotta play the dash dance game, and
yep. Oh, great spot dodge. But see, like, even then, like, you spot dodged the Falcon approach, and it's like,
that was cool. Wait, that was cool.
That was an awesome cape.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice
awesome
sequence.
Oh,
it's still going.
Recovered a little bit over, but it's
there was definitely. I was pretty impressed by the confidence of everything else, but it seemed like that last bit that could have definitely been a kill there.
Oh, great drift from Chris. Oh, awesome nair though. Really closing out that stock quite well. See, up till I know that it can be a good move. It's just like.
You have up air.
You have up air, right? I feel like you definitely need to be at like a mid to higher percent to really make use of it. Up throw knees always just on the table against this guy. It's tough. Good spot to get grabbed in, honestly. If I'm getting grabbed anywhere by Falcon, I would definitely want to be there.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris going for a read, not getting it. Classic. But it doesn't matter. See, that's the thing, right? One of the bigger strengths of Falcon, and Chris in particular does this really well, is that even when he commits to a read with like that neon tech in place, you aren't truly committed. It's a soft commitment, right? You're able to still cover the tech roll. It's kind of... Oh! Okay, but Meta Knight recovery, we're chilling. Yep. It's really hard for Falcon to cover that effectively.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you mess up and you're just kind of Oh, coming right in over that with that side B. Oh, not quite reaching. Dang, dominant showing from Chris in that game one. But honestly, if Leo tightened up just a few things, I think that game could have been a lot closer at the very least.
I feel like the smash attacks were
ambitious.
Too ambitious, and against somebody like Chris, he's just gonna CC and, you know, set something up better for himself. So
okay, so this is an interesting pick. You know, you have those short sides, which means that it's going to be a lot easier for Falcon to kill you. But at the same time, having such a small stage and no platforms.
Oh, it was supposed to be a cape, I think.
Almost certainly. Having such a short stage and having no platforms really for Falcon to escape to means that you're going to get harder punishes and you're going to convert into edge guards from way further on the stage.
Right.
The wall is also really interesting here because it gives Chris more opportunities to mix up his recovery. So,
He's in a lot of SDs this game.
Yeah, it's 3-2 already. What happened?
Basically 2 SDs from Chris. I mean, or 2 situations where he should have lived.
Yeah.
Ooh,
okay, scary get out.
Yeah, very scary. Okay, that's
not gonna cut. Yep. Oh, but okay. Calm down.
Yeah, there's a mix-up there that wouldn't have happened on another stage.
Yep. Like having full wall is actually so good for Falcon. So I don't know. I think the 2024 list is actually really powerful for characters like him. Ike especially really benefits from it. Like, Falcon is never recovering from that on any other stage.
Right. Nice.
Good call.
Even though there has been a lot of SDs, I'm seeing a little bit like more usage of the oppressive elements of Meta Knight's kit from Combe, like the nairs and the up airs and stuff. You know, doing better pressure on shields.
Being a little bit safer is so key, right? I mean, even like Dacus isn't that bad against Falcon as long as you're crossing up, right? If you're hitting in front, you're gonna get shield grab. Right. But like the way that Leo's been using it, pretty effective. Oh, falls out. That's it. Yep.
Chris, so he can just kill twice and take the game.
I would like to see a little bit more up air is what I'll say,
Yeah.
right? I understand, like, going for the fairs and, like, up smash, right? Staying grounded is good, but, like, having up air in your kit just means I feel like you just gotta go for it, right?
Yeah.
You can get 2 of those things out in a short hop? What the fuck?
And you can really mix up your timing because it's so fast. You can do it super late, super early, you know?
Oh, great, great. Yeah, and on a fast follower too, right? It's actually like really good for like I don't know. It kind of auto combos if I'm being real. Even after the nerfs, like the angle is still complementary enough that you're able to either like just convert into another up air, a strong hit, or like just get an edge guard off of them DIing full out.
Right. I think the other thing that I'm seeing though from Leo is like committing to attacking the shield when you could like you could wait to up air or empty hop grab. You know what I mean? Like
be so
there hasn't been very many grabs.
Yeah,
And-
just setting up the tech chase state, right?
Yeah.
Like because that's one of the biggest advantages you get in this match. There we go.
I feel like
But see, like I don't know. Leo generally speaking doesn't go for like full reaction tech chase.
right.
I mean, Rob isn't really a character that utilizes it in that way.
Right.
And I mean, fair enough. But I feel like in a matchup like this, where you have a character with prime tools to do so, you're kind of remiss in not going for it.
Yeah, I mean my philosophy there is just simplify it mentally. Like, what am I gonna do? You know, so you, with your tech chase.
Oh yeah, 100%, right? I mean, like, you really don't need too many steps. Like, especially as Meta Knight, once you get past, like, I don't know, like...
Let's see what we got here. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
See, down tilt also really makes it a lot easier, right? But, like, what I was getting at is, like, past a certain point, down tilt's just going to pop up anyways, right? Even before then, I mean, ASDI down on the down tilt just means that they get put into another tech chase. So you don't really have to deal with the mistech stuff as much as you would with other characters.
Sorry, that was really cool.
It was nasty.
Oh my god, the deep knees that Chris gets are like nobody else's, I feel like.
No, we're in Chris land. It's tough. It's tough. You know, all I'm saying is Leo wins this, right? Leo gets a game 5 potentially, and you're still gonna have to go to Chris Stadium probably. Right. Ooh. Okay. Mark, some of us are just above tech chasing. So true.
I mean,
You know, I'll stoop to any low that I need to beat some of these monsters here. Okay.
nice.
Okay. Yeah. Nope. You're wrong. It's actually really cool the stuff that you can do with Cape as a tech chase tool too, right? Because if you start it up at the right spot, a lot of the time it is just a true tech chase.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, and it's a pretty strong one too.
Yeah, it comes out so fast.
Yep.
You know, you can react.
Mm-hmm. That's a tough spot for Leo. I wonder if we're gonna see the Rob, but you know, he made the promise to himself. I'm looking at you right now, buddy. Come on, follow through. You gotta stay, please.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't looking bad
It
at
wasn't.
all.
No,
honestly.
you took a game.
It's like considering how there clearly was stuff that Leo could work on with Meta Knight, it just seems like there is potential there.
Yeah, and I mean, like, you gotta think, Chris is getting lunchable practice, right? So it's like, you're competing against one of the people that's most well-versed in the matchup in the world.
Right. But we see the Rob. I don't know if you heard that.
I did hear it. You know, I'm still gonna root for you, buddy, but, oh, I know how much he hates this matchup. You know, I can't really blame him. It seems kind of miserable at times. Not to say he hasn't done it before, right? It's just, when you get hit by Falcon, it's a tough time. Okay, what's...
I think they're trying to get the right stage. Like,
just like regular alt. Yep, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to start that way.
It could have been worse. You know, pre-tumble, we're fine. Oh.
I do like how Leo gets these like really super deep up airs under shield as Rob, and I want to see a little bit more of that when he plays his Meta Knight, because I feel like that's such a good pressure situation.
Like just setting stuff up on platform, making sure that like you can really like safely pressure, and like it's so much reward on it too. Oh no! Throw knee. Never before seen tech.
I gotta ask you, what do you? Because I feel like you always have an answer for these things. Like, what do you think is the best list of best options to do against top?
Like against top?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if your character doesn't have good item game, like what do you do?
I think that your best bet is if you are able to get a hold of the top, right?
Yeah.
Just throwing it up into the air to disengage it, right? Make sure that it's not in Leo's hands, right? Because that's when it's most dangerous, right? When it's sitting on stage as a stage hazard, or Leo has it in hand to enhance his punish game, right?
What if it hits your shield? What if you can't? You have to take a hit.
I don't know. It depends on the spacing, but like generally speaking, Rob's slow enough that you don't really have to worry about getting grabbed out of it. So just shield the second hit, or really like pay attention
like
to what
the
he's
bouncing
doing.
hit on the ground.
Oh, I see what
nice
you're saying.
Yeah.
Because
I feel like
wave dash out of shield is pretty good there, right?
Like wave dash
once
back?
because like once it hits your shield, it's not active for a little bit.
Right.
So just like, because either you'll pick up the top and now it's in your hand, or you're out of the situation a little bit. You have a little bit more breathing room.
I actually think that's what I concluded last time I played Leo. I was like, I gotta wave dash back.
Yeah.
I'm letting too much pressure happen on me because I'm just like kind of trying to figure out a way to CC an approach or something, or shield an approach, but it's just not worth the risk.
But yeah, whenever you can get a hold on top, I think your best bet, if you don't have the item game, is to, that's tough. Your best bet is usually just to toss it up into the air, right? Because then Leo can't play with it, right? No toy for you, right? And then you either like mess them up in punish while the top is up and just continue pushing, or you can reset to neutral, right? Get the top out of the air and toss it back up, and it just continues the cycle, right?
For some reason, I'm very good at that with Diddy Kong. Like I can disorient, but I can't do it against Robs. I struggle a little bit.
No, it's weird. You know, the top hitbox is kind of funky.
Yeah, it's like I feel like I end up taking a lot of accidental damage trying to grab it.
Yeah, and a lot of the time, like at mid% or higher, it just knocks you down too, which means that you're eating a tech chase attempt too. It's just not a good situation. That's why I espouse like getting it as soon as possible and getting it out of the equation. Fantastic read. You know,
I really overestimated how light Rob is. He's very heavy.
But yeah, I mean, dude, that's so raw. Like, the way that Chris like abuses his momentum to really make you think that he's going to go and cover that tech roll out, or like that far option, and then double jumps in place, covers the tech roll in or tech in place.
Cool. The way he does it looks really, really cool.
It looks so sick.
So that would mean what's